Hello YouTube. This part will probably be a bit quieter, so you might want to turn your volume up. You see, I'm trying to get the cat to stay asleep, and my dad is also coming down with the cold that I've recently had. So, you know, the cure for a cold, rest, and try and keep things as quiet as possible to help headaches and stuff. Anyway, I'm a little bit low on magic, I just noticed, so I'm gonna just, kill this Redad. There we go. So, the next temple. First of all, we've got to go into Hyrule Field. And remember I was talking last time about an Arctic wind blowing from Zora's domain. Well, let's call Epona, shall we? There we go. Just derping around there. Okay, so you remember where Zora's domain is. You've got to go there. Hold, Epona. Yeah, see if you talk to Navi now. An Arctic wind is blowing from Zora's River. Do you feel it? Ah, yeah, this water's freezing! And thankfully this time, Keiporigi Bora is not waiting for us. As you can see. Oh, and looky, the trees disappeared. Anyways, you just followed the same path as before. Oh, and looky, there's a heart piece there. I have yet to get that, by the way. By the way, we'll come back to that log that's on my right, because you actually go to that log in your childhood. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. That's where I have the worst attention span ever. I'm not actually going to be... Ah, you can see the snow falling there. Yeah. So I won't actually be starting the temple today, I don't think, because it'll take too long. There we go. I'm sorry, I'm pretty tired as well. I know after last time you'd think, oh well, she'll learn this time, she'll learn not to be tired when she does a walkthrough pass. But now it's just a good time, considering, like I said, the cat's asleep. And, you know. Oh, and looky what we've got here. Zora's domain, it's snowing and stuff. By the way, I recommend having it at night time because it doesn't change any of the events, but there is a Skulltula. And to get that Skulltula, you've got to go all the way up to where King Zora is. Oh, and look at that, he's frozen. I don't think Navi says anything about it. I suppose that's all very well by me. Hear that? Need to be careful you don't fall off the edge here. But get out your hook shot. And there it is. If you're wondering, that's the right hand side of the waterfall. You can see where we are, where you do that dive as a kid. Anyway, I think I've actually got to do the mini dungeon straight away. I'm also going to have to empty my bottles. Or at least 2 of them. So yeah, we can't do anything about King Zora. And by the way, the shop's frozen over as well. So, head along here and you'll see that Lord Jabu Jabu isn't there. Like, what's with that? There is also a heart piece over here, and I plan to get it. Come on! No! Yeah, you've got to make all these jumps perfectly because you can't actually step onto this platform. You think you'd be able to, but you can't. I think there's a glitch where you can like get onto these ones. Yeah, there is. It's often quite tricky to do though, so... And the camera angles aren't exactly brilliant here. There we go. So get this heart piece. And hop back onto one of these platforms. Hop back onto this platform. And we want to head in that direction. Now these ones are spinning, so you need to be careful and try and keep in the right direction. But in the end you need to go over to this ledge here and enter on in. This is the ice cavern. And as you can see, some ice cores you can break, some you can't. That red ice is the same that we saw encasing King Zora. And the camera quality is not brilliant when I'm in here at the moment. The lighting isn't exactly perfect. Anyway, I will do a thing on this. Freezard. Watch out for its freezing breath. Destroy it completely before it revives. So yeah, its breath is freezing and will freeze you, and each slash you take destroys it a little bit. If you don't destroy it fast enough, it will revive. One more. And it opens that door. In that ice there is, I believe it's a blue rupee, if you really want to bring a later item back to get those. You don't have to smash all the icicles, by the way, I just like to. Anyway, this room, you can probably guess what to do. Collect all the silver rupees. There's also a gold sculpture here. I'm just going to say that it's not difficult to get all the gold sculptures in here. Well, that's the first one, as you can see. We go there later. And then we go up here. And I don't like this because, you see, those doors are locked. And we jump and we get silver rupee. Oh wait, that's not all of the silver rupees. There's one there. And that door unlocks. So we've got to go all the way back around and climb up here. After we've just been there. But oh well. So, continue on past the Freezard. Try not to get hit by them. Come on. I'm sorry, I'm being pathetic. Now, this room, you need to be careful because there is ice keys around. And ice keys are like fire keys, except they will freeze you. I meant to do that to give you a demonstration. Okay, so we all know that's a lie. Matter of fact is that I'd very much like to kill these guys. Navi, ice keys, destroy it before it flies into you. Why thank you, Navi, you're a bit too late for that. Thank you. Anyway, when you get frozen, just like mash buttons and the control stick to break free. There's also hearts here if you do need to gain more energy. Because you got hit by the ice keys or the freezards. Anyway, this blue fire, it doesn't seem natural. Maybe you can use it for something. Yeah, that's all very well and good, except I want to destroy this freezard over here while I remember. Ah! Freaking ice keys. Like, go away. Come on, target on it. Z. Or Z if you're an American watcher. Yay! I hit him! I feel so pro now. Anyway, that red ice is melted, damn it, by blue fire. Thank you. Ah, Freezard, where did you appear from? This temple, as I was saying, isn't actually that much of a pain, and it disappeared. Anyway, we're gonna need some bottles free, so I'm gonna actually use all of my bottles here. Though really you only need 2. Oh, that Freezard's back. I can get fairies, like, easily anyway. There's a fairies fountain in, for example, the Lost Woods, like the Sacred Forest Meadow, the maze there. There's a hole somewhere in the ground that leads to a fairies fountain. Anyway, you grab this blue fire. Don't ask me how you can grab fire and put it in a bottle, because I'm not going to sit here questioning the game's logic. The game's logic, the game's physics are just, you don't question them, you just count them as, okay, whatever. You know, I don't care. It just happens because it happens. Which is difficult for me to do. Because I'm a scientist. I count things by knowing the answer. I can't just say it exists because it exists. I need proof. Anyway, in this chest is either the dungeon map or the compass. Dungeon map. Because the dungeon item is at the very end. It's a really short dungeon actually. Anyway, I will grab myself some more blue fire. I like to stay topped up. And I will exit this lovely room. Not really a lovely room. I mean, lovely in the aspect that you get blue fire. And also, I'm just going to say that I think the blue fire on the side looks really cool. I mean, sure, it might look more purpley than blue, but it does look pretty cool. I like that. Can't remember whether you go that way first or the other way. Well, no matter, I can come back either way. So, we shall enter this ice area now. Is it this area we go to first, or is it the other area? Well, we'll find out soon enough. Oh yeah, we go that way first. You see, I like to go the other way first because the other way is a dead end. And, you know, you find your way back afterwards. So, we go through here. And it leads us to this room. On this side, you've got keys, which, like, I'm gonna have to actually get my stuff out. There's also, oh yeah, it's on the other side, isn't it? I just remembered then. But there's blue fire that I have left, so I'm going to use it to open this chest, which reveals the compass. Theoretically, you don't need to get the compass because the other route just leads to the end of the dungeon in the end. So you don't need to get the compass. It's just like a really straightforward route. So, I'm going to grab some blue fire. I'm going to fill all my bottles while I'm here as well. So, grab some blue fire there. And grab some blue fire here. Now, go around here, and there is a gold sculpture up here. Am I seriously in the way of that ice? Wow. Anyway, you kill this guy, and get yourself the token. Come on. I'll probably finish after this temple anyway, because there's not much else to that I can do. Because the next part is going to be a clean-up part. I'm not moving on to the next dungeon, and especially not in this part, because the next dungeon's a nightmare. Anyway, I'll pick up the blue fire that I just used. And head back out. And that's that room done. I mean, if you look, you've got the compass and the map now, so you can look. That's where we've got to go next. You can see the empty cavern with the chest. We'll head back around there. And you can see that's the only floor. So, let's continue, shall we? So, it's this way, isn't it? The opposite. Yeah. Got a couple more rooms to go in the dungeon. I hope it won't take too long. You know, I've got other things to do. Not really. But I just kind of like want to rest and stuff. Okay, so I want to kill these keys. There's the other one, over there. Hey, Mr. Keys. Damn it. I knew that there'd be one that happened like that. Kill it. Kill it with fire. Or kill it with arrows. You can get fire arrows later on. I'm sorry, that's kind of spoilers, but yeah, you get fire arrows later on. Anyway, gold sculpture. Oh, and looky at this cookie, that's the last gold sculpture. Anyway. First place we want to go is that way. Push that over to there. And then hop up. And use your blue fire to unlock this silver rupee. And grab that. Now you might be thinking, it's stuck, what do we do with it? It's between two misty holes. Well, the simple answer is we push it down one of the holes. It'll disappear and you might think, oh, you've ruined it now, but nope, it reappears. It's safe, I know what I'm doing. Sort of. This puzzle can often be difficult and quite confusing, but I shall do it. I shall indeed be fine. Anyway, push that across there, jump on top. Nope, don't fall down the hole. But do get up on here and get this last silver rupee. Now that unlocks that door, so obviously you need to get over there. But if I were you, I'd top up on your blue fire first. Grab your blue fire, and then you need to work out which way you need to push this thing. You need to get it here, so go across from here. And you'll realise that it needs to be slammed across onto that one, which comes from there. So needs to hit that one. Bit of a pain to work out. Let me just try this one. I don't know if it's right. I honestly can't remember the right way to do it. Obviously that isn't the right way. Let's just push it back in. So it's got to hit this one here, so oh yeah, I know what I'm doing. We push it this way. We push it that way. We push it that way. We push it that way. And we push it that way. There we go. See, I told you I know what I'm doing. Anyways, hop onto here and climb on through, because this leads to the final room in the dungeon. Oh looky, it's Freezard and waiting for us. There's also another Freezard around the corner, be careful of that. Now you have to use your blue fire here, you've kind of got no choice. So you can go back to get blue fire if you want, but really now that you've got 2 left, that's really all you need. Anyway, this is the final room. If you walk forward, this is a white Wolfos. And you just need to attack its weak point to beat it quickly. So as soon as it's ready to attack, come on. Did it wrong. Oh, come on. But basically you get the idea. As soon as he attacks, jump out of the way, and then strike his weak zone, which is his backside. It does say that on the description. People just don't really pay attention. It's a way to beat him quicker. Anyway, here you get the item that will be the bane of your life in the next dungeon. I mean, you can't beat the next dungeon without it, but it's kind of a pain. It's less of a pain in the 3D version. Anyway, these are the iron boots. So heavy you can't run, so heavy you can't float. You use it to go underwater. Whoop-de-doo, who would have guessed that? I'm gonna shut up now. Actually, I'll read her voice. We meet again, Mega. If you came here to meet the Zoras, you wasted your time. This is all there is. With one exception, the Zoras are now sealed under this thick ice sheet. I managed to rescue the Zora princess from under the ice, but she left to head for the water temple. Ugh! Do not name that temple! Well, you've heard it now, the next temple is the water temple. This ice is created by an evil curse. The monster in the water temple is the source of the curse. Unless you shut off the source, the ice will never melt. If you have courage enough to confront the danger and save the Zoras, I will teach you the melody that leads you to the temple. Time passes, people move, like a river's flow it never ends. A childish mind will turn into noble ambition, young love will become deep affection, the clear water's surface reflects growth. Now listen to the serenade of water to reflect upon yourself. Now, I personally think this is one of the most beautiful warping songs. I do like this one. You have learned Serenade of Water. Mega, I'll see you again. Anyway, we can't exactly use that bottle that's empty, but see those? They're the iron boots. Jump over the water and then flick the iron boots on. And you'll sink. You've then got to take your iron boots off by going back into the menu and switching to the Kokiri boots. And by the way, they make that a lot easier in the 3D version, because in this version they treat the iron boots and every other set of boots that you use as part of your gear, whereas in the 3DS version they treat it as an item, so you can set it to one of the command buttons. Also, I'm just going to say that down here, I'd recommend not going for it yet. I'm going to see if I can do it. I should be able to. Sink down to the bottom here. And grab this. A heart piece that's at the very bottom of this area. Now, quickly switch back to your Kokiri boots and float back up to the surface. You can't do anything right now, you just have to hope that you get to the surface on time. So I'm going to just be quiet so that you can have the agonising wait to reach the surface. There we go. That wasn't too bad, but the other day on the 3D version, I had more hearts on the 3D version, so I decided to collect all of the rupees as well. And it was a bad idea. Basically, I died. Yeah, I ran out of air eventually. I'd finished and I was floating up to the surface, but I didn't float up fast enough. So that was basically like a no moment. But the death animation for drowning was pretty cool, so I guess it was a win in the end. And I had a fairy, so I didn't get a game over. Anyway, that blue fire, remember what it's used for. Use it to melt red ice. Oh, looky here, he's unfrozen. So jump across onto here and chat to him. Oh, I've come back to life. Was it you who saved me? No, I'm the only person around. Don't be nervous. It looks like you have had a hard time. It looks like you have a hard time breathing underwater. Well, no, you don't say. I mean, I'm technically not a human, I'm a Hylian, but you know, you get the idea. We can't breathe underwater. As an expression of my gratitude, I grant you this tunic. With this, you won't choke underwater. So, for some reason, changing your clothes helps you breathe underwater. I'm not going to question the logic. Anyway, you'll need that on for the next temple, and this is what it looks like. But there's one thing I want to do before I end off the part, and I will end off the part after this, because like I said, I'm not moving on to the next temple, and the next part will be purely for cleanup. So I'm going to jump down, and no, I don't care if I lose health. I'm going to go around here, and there's the shop. And as you can see, it's also got frozen with the red ice. So I'm gonna melt it with my blue fire. What you gonna do, red ice? And you can go in there and have a look if you want, but oh looky, what happened to that Zora that was frozen under the ice? I mean, it was frozen in, but welcome. So you can get Deku nuts, you can get a fish so that you don't have to catch one. Get some red potion, some arrows, more arrows, recovery heart. You can also get a Zora's tunic, but it is 300 rupees. And obviously it's adult size, so I don't know if you can buy it as a kid or not, but you certainly can't wear it as a kid. And as for the price, as you can see, my rupees are maxed out. I need a bigger wallet, Once I've got the bigger wallet, I can hold 300 rupees. But until then, I can't buy it. Not at all. Still, next time I will be cleaning up on certain things that I might need to get. Unless I feel like I want to move on. And then I'll probably take on the dreaded water temple. So until next time, I will see you whenever, YouTube.